Hey doodly bugs, it's Miss Pedersen here to finish our story. What do you do with a tail like this? Last week we did our before reading routine and we started reading the book and we learned that it is about different animals' parts. We read about some animal noses and what they do with those noses. We read about some animal ears and what those animals do with their ears. And last week, your job was to answer, what do you do with a tail like this? You were supposed to guess what animals have these tails. So now let's find out. Ooh. If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. Be you. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. So if he is caught by his tail, if a predator catches him, he will break off half of his tail, so then the predator is left holding this, but he gets away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give you a nasty sting. And if you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. Did you guys guess them? So, that was the tail of a giraffe. This was the tail of a scorpion. Here's the tail of a monkey, the tail of a skunk, and the tail of a lizard. Okay, the other picture I showed you was this one. What do you do with eyes like these? Whose eyes are these? Let's find out. If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. Ooh, so that was an eagle eye. If you're a chameleon, you look two ways at once. So yeah, chameleon's eyes can look in two different directions. That was a chameleon. Ooh, if you're a four-eyed fish, you look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. Ugh. But that's what it does to get away. When it's scared, it can squirt that the blood out of its eyes and it scares its predator away. It sounds scary. If you're a bush baby, you use your large eyes to see clearly at night. So that was a bush baby. Okay, we have a couple more and I haven't shown you these. This one says, what do you do with feet like these? So take a look at each foot and take a moment to guess who it belongs to. Let's find out. If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. Da, 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 da. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. Oh, and if you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. One more. What do you do with a mouth like this? Whose mouth is that? If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. No thanks. If you're an egg-eating snake, you use your mouth to swallow eggs larger than your head. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. And if you're an archer fish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water. He gets them to fall into the water and then eats them up. Interesting. So now do you see who these mouths belong to? So all of these animals have their different parts and use those different parts for different reasons. Now, something I love about Steve Jenkins, when we come back to school, if you are interested in finding out about more of these animals, he tells a little more about all the animals whose noses he talked about, whose ears, and the tails and eyes and feet and mouths. He gives you a little more information about each of those animals, which I think is really neat. And then you'll see on the back, there's that lizard who breaks off his tail to protect himself. So thanks for learning with me about different animals and their different body parts. I hope you had some good guesses, and I will see you soon.